Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rockets offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Off the play fake on first down. The short hands, it's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. It's a draw. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To the air, it's Griffin. Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Rockets will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go out?
There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They go to the ground. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasted. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Vaughn.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Power football with the run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Knight. Spits it out to the back. Caught. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. Goes up top. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running the red zone, it's Henderson. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He leaves it with his back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Rockets will hustle to the line.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
He'll pull it down, turning it on, and he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Knight. Gonna let it fly. Snags it at the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Tiger! He got a step and just dusted the field. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rockets want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. On his way from around the 50. And the returner is stopped. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They torch this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last. Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Heaves it deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rockets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So here comes the Auburn offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on third down. Back to throw, it's Knight. Got the back over the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unleashes one. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes the catch, and a huge play on the left side. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Throws to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Henderson. Runs through the tackle. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Knight. Starts to scramble to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. This offense has put on a display in the 1st half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll send the back in motion. Power ahead. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Blow. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Plucks it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Knight. Zings it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop him. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Rockets send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner goes down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gets the back moving. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Throws to the back. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers are on the move. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. I can hear the defensive coordinator in the next booth yelling, "Wrap up! You have to wrap up!"
Bring your feet. 4 points of contact. You hear all those stuff from your defensive coaches. But you know what? Sometimes the guy's just better than you. He makes a play and gets in the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Blair. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They'll go with a direct snap. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. And the Rockets can really attack on this second and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Caught by the back. He ends up getting tackled at the 34-yard line.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flowers. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And it's no good. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. He'll pull it on the read. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback will keep it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Got his man. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Knight. Firing to the right, complete. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense is back on the field. The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Catch in the middle. It's Grove. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time, now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Auburn offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, baby.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Knight. Release to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quickly to the tight end. Gets away from one. He's got space. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a Heat. He'll pull it down and run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He'll throw it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.